Tribal was very disappointing. My closest ally, Charlotte, got voted out by everyone else, and now I'm on the bottom of the tribe. I had to do something to work my way back to the top, or else I'm gonna get voted out next. Hey guys, can we just talk about the vote real quick? First off, I just want to say thank you guys for keeping me in and not voting me out, because I did hear my name pop up. But I still want to help you guys win challenges. I still want to contribute. I'm going to give it 110% at challenges. So I'm just going to give it my all each time. Wayne is on the bottom of the tribe. He got left out of the vote last night. Him and Charlotte didn't vote with us, and Charlotte got voted out. So Wayne is probably next to go. I think the main reason that Charlotte got voted out was because manipulative. Yeah, because she was manipulative. She was very schemy. I don't want to play that game. I was just following whatever she said. When I heard Wayne and Charlotte's plan to vote out Danny, I knew something was off. There's no way they're just gonna walk up to me and say, hey, let's vote out Danny, without already throwing my name out like 20 times. I feel like working with the majority for the time being is definitely gonna get me far in this game. And if I just cruise by long enough, I'm probably gonna make the merge. Do you think Alfred found the idol? There's a very good chance he has already. There's just something about him I don't trust. Alfred has already worked his way back into me and Cole's alliance. I just think that's very suspicious of him, because he probably has an idol, and he's probably the biggest threat left in this game. I think when the time comes, Alfred will be next to go. Okay, I just don't want to let him get too far in this game. Alfred is just someone I fear could all take us out one by one. Listen, I'll be down to work with you. Wait, really? Yeah, I don't want you to go. I can trust you. Aligning with Wayne is going to be a great strategy because I know Wayne is on the bottom. Everyone wants him out now. However, keeping Wayne in this game is going to be beneficial for me. I need a number one ally in this game. And Wayne, who's on the bottom, isn't going to flip on me at any time possible. So that's why I need to align with him. Is this going to be like a two-person alliance? Yeah, only us two and no one else. I don't know why Danny thought it was necessary to talk to Wayne about a secret two-person alliance when everyone else was 5 feet away from him. Danny is starting to become a pretty untrustworthy person, and I don't know if we can keep him in our alliance. I feel like making these sub-alliances with other people is just not worth it, Danny. No, I'm just telling Wayne what he wants to hear because I don't want him to look for an idol. Yeah, I know, but it's just a little risky telling him that you're going to be in an alliance with him. Of course I'm going to lie to her until I don't actually want to work with Wayne, even though I'm actually going to work with Wayne. Right now, Barbara is getting way too suspicious of me, and if she's going to keep that up, she's going to have to go next. But for the time being, working with her is probably the only way I can actually make it to the end of the game. Everyone, we have tree mail! What's it say? The challenge is reward the other tribe you must beat. Jump, bounce, and dig, and the winners get to eat. We need to win today's reward challenge. We've already lost an immunity challenge. We have to win something. We don't have pots, we don't have flints, we don't have anything to help us survive out here. So winning this challenge will really boost our morale. Come on in, guys! Pascua tribe, getting your first look at the new Tohono tribe. Charlotte, voted out at the last tribal council. Ready to get to today's reward challenge? Yeah! Yes! Yeah. For today's challenge, 5 people will start by crawling through holes in the walls. Over time, the walls will get higher and more difficult to crawl through. Once everyone makes it out, you'll all traverse through the balance beam. If at any point you fall off the balance beam, you gotta go back to the start. Once everyone makes it across, you'll all dig in a sand pit looking for 4 different pieces. You'll pass the pieces to the last 2 people, who will attempt to land them on a small perch. First tribe to finish wins. Wanna know what you're playing for? Fishing gear. You have a net, you have flippers, you have goggles and masks, you also have a pot and machete so you can cook the fish. In addition, if Tohono wins this challenge, they will also receive fire in the form of flint because Pascua already has their flint. Alright, sit-outs. Pascua, you're sitting one person out, keeping in mind you cannot sit out the same person in back-to-back challenges. Who's it gonna be? I will, Jeff. Melanie, is it gonna sit this one out? Everyone else, give me to strategize, and we'll get started.
Here we go for reward in the form of fishing gear. Survivors ready? Go!
The first hole was very easy, but the walls will get higher soon.
You got this, Pascua?
Alfred's the last one for Tohono. Bryce is the last one for Pascua. Alfred is through. Bryce is through. They can both start working on the second wall. Jeremiah is a big dude getting through the wall. Tohono has a one-person lead right now.
We have the lead, Tohono, don't worry.
Danny, the last one for Tohono. Bryce and Georgia still have to get over. Danny's through. They can start working on the hardest wall. Bryce is through. Georgia still needs to get through. We got this, Pascua. Georgia's through, but Tohono's already working on the third wall. Carrie making it through for Pascua, while Tohono has a two-person lead right now. Jeremiah making it through for Pascua, but Tohono already has a four-person lead. Cole's the last one who needs to make it for Tohono. Jeremiah is through. Cole is through. They can start working on the balance beam. Pascua only has two people left, but Tohono's already working on the balance beam. Connor's the last one for Pascua. Barbara falls off the balance beam for Tohono. She's got to go back. Connor makes it through for Pascua. They can start working on the balance beam. Pascua is starting to work on the balance beam. Stacy makes it across, but Alfred falls for Tohono. He's got to go back. Carrie sprinting across the balance beam for Pascua. Cole makes it across for Tohono. Carrie makes it across for Pascua, while Tohono still has three people on the balance beam. Georgia falls off the balance beam for Pascua, while Danny makes it across for Tohono. And Barbara makes it across for Tohono. Alfred's the last one left. Bryce makes it across for Pascua, while Alfred is slowly but surely moving for Tohono. And Jeremiah makes it across, but Alfred is almost done with the balance beam. Connor makes it across for Pascua, but Alfred is done for Tohono. Tohono can start digging up their pieces. Georgia's the last one who needs to make it across for Pascua. Tohono already starting to dig up their pieces. And Georgia falls with the balance beam for Pascua, costing them even more time. Come on, Georgia! Alfred finds the first piece for Tohono, while Georgia is starting over for Pascua. Barbara finds the second piece for Tohono. Georgia falls off again for Pascua. Georgia, stop costing us time! I'm sorry! Cole finds the third piece for Tohono. They have one piece left. Georgia once again starting over for Pascua. And Stacy finds the last piece for Tohono. They can start passing their pieces off to Nina and Wayne. Georgia moving really slowly for Pascua, while Nina and Wayne have all the pieces for Tohono. Tohono can start tossing their pieces. Georgia still on the balance beam. Nina and Wayne are already starting to throw. Georgia, pick up the pace. Don't yell at me, Bryce. Nina misses with her first toss, but Wayne lands it with its first toss. Tohono only has three more left. Georgia finally makes it across the balance beam for Pascua. They can start digging. And Wayne lands his second piece. Pascua is wishing for Tohono to fumble. Connor finds the first piece for Pascua. Georgia, so exhausted she's not even digging. And Nina lands the third piece for Tohono. Tohono only has one piece left. Carrie finds the second piece for Pascua, while Wayne's toss knocks off a piece. Jeremiah finds the third piece for Pascua. Pascua is still in this. And Bryce finds the last piece for Pascua. They can start throwing their pieces. Tohono, you need to pick it up. Tori and Abe can start tossing pieces for Pascua. Meanwhile, Wayne was just a little short with his last piece. So close, Wayne. Wayne's running back with this piece, while Tori lands her first piece. Pascua can catch up now. Here goes Wayne for the win. And he lands it. Tohono wins reward. We did it, guys. We got fishing gear. We finally have a flint, too. Leaving Pascua empty-handed. Guys, I'm really sorry. Ugh. It's okay, guys. Y'all did a great job. Tohono Tribe, congratulations, reward is yours. The fishing gear will be waiting for you back at your camp. In addition, fire in the form of flint is also yours. Here you go. Tohono Tribe, grab your stuff, head out, enjoy your reward. Pascua Tribe, got nothing else for you. Grab your stuff, head out. Guys, in my defense, I just want to say balance beams aren't my strong suit. But there's so much more I can contribute to this tribe. Today was just not my day. To be honest, Yes, I blew it today, and I probably costed my tribe fishing gear. However, if Bryce wasn't yelling in my ear every 2 seconds, I probably would have finished that balance beam faster. Bryce just needs to chill out and realize that it's just a game, and this one's not even for immunity. The reward should have been for chill pills, because that's what Bryce needs.
Girl, I'm literally right here. Oh, I knew. If you didn't keep falling off a simple balance beam, we would have won.
It's literally just for a net.
Oh my god, you're such a nuisance.
Well, I was trying to start a fire. Georgia thought it'd be funny to start trash talking me when I was right next to her. The devil is on my tribe, and her name is Georgia. Georgia should be the next one to go from our tribe, just from a physical standpoint. She's not bringing anything to this tribe. She's apparently the strong horse girl, but she can't even cross a balance beam. If we lose the immunity challenge at any point, Georgia has to go. Don't you think there's weaker people like Melanie and Abe? We need Melanie and Abe. We don't have the numbers right now. At the beginning of this game, I think Bryce forgot that 3 does not make a majority. We have to pull in at least 2 more people to get the new majority. If we lose the challenge, who's probably gonna go next? It has to be Bryce. Dude is the reason we keep losing challenges. Yeah, first Bryce, then Connor, then Jeremiah. Yeah, the girls can definitely carry this tribe. I'm not sure Tori and Georgia are in the right headspace right now. They want to vote out all the guys on our tribe, but we need guys for challenges. If we lose 4 immunity challenges in a row and the 3 guys go, who's gonna go next? I'm not sure their logic is on point right now. We need to keep at least someone who can carry us in challenges.
That's so much fishing gear. I know Cole's gonna have a field day with this.
From day one, I was just itching to catch some fish. Now that we actually have fishing gear, we can catch fish. Now that we're getting food in our bellies, I'm really hoping we win the immunity challenge. 1, 2, 3, throw! Let's just hope we catch something. I'm so happy that I clutched today's reward challenge. And now, going fishing, I'm really hoping to get some points with this tribe. I'm gonna have to provide for my tribe to show that they're gonna need me in the long run. You got this, Wayne? Wayne has definitely worked his way back into the graces of our hearts. I mean, he's definitely proving himself out there after his mistake last night. I feel like when the time comes, Wayne is definitely going to be a useful ally in this game. Did you catch anything? Not yet. Don't give up, Wayne. It's crazy to think about how last night Wayne got blindsided when his ally went home. But now, he's back in the good graces of the Majority Alliance. Guys, I caught something. Is that a fish? It's a fish, alright. How are we gonna split that 7 ways? I think people need to see Wayne for who he truly is. A threat. And if Wayne isn't seen as a threat in their eyes anymore, then I'm gonna be the next target.
At least we're getting something in our stomach.
I'm just hoping we can catch something larger. Hey, what's this? As I was cleaning up the fishing gear, I noticed something in my bucket. So I pull it out, and lo and behold, it's a clue to the hidden immunity idol. Oh my gosh, it's a clue to the idol. My guess is that Alfred doesn't have the idol, and that the idol is still out there. I don't know if I'm going to tell my alliance about this clue. I don't fully trust everyone yet, but I'll just have to see how tomorrow goes. Well, bon appetit. I don't think that's enough for everyone. Nah, we can make it work. My fear is that if I tell my alliance about the idol clue, that's going to paint a huge target on my back. It's one wrong move, and you're quickly out. I just want to say, I think you're a really kind person. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Melody is the only one at this camp who isn't arguing or fighting with anyone. I think she's a very genuine person. She reminds me of my granddaughter a lot, and that's what I really like in her. I feel like us two in a solid group would be a very good idea. Abe is someone who I really trust in this game. He's someone who might stay loyal to me the whole game through. That's what I really look for in an ally. I really look for honesty, I look for integrity, and Abe, he has all of it. I feel like working with the women right now is the best decision for us two.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So right now, me and Abe, along with Georgia, Tori, and Carrie, are in a solid 5 right now, and we're just gonna pick off the 3 guys one by one.
Tori's in control of that whole alliance right now.
Yeah, but Georgia is a much bigger nuisance to our tribe. Every single day Georgia is still in this game, our tribe morale gets lower and lower. Right now, the 3 guys have to prepare for the immunity challenge tomorrow, because Georgia better not cost us again.
What do you think they're talking about right now? Probably how much they hate me.
The 3 guys just keep digging their hole deeper and deeper. It's clear the women have the majority right now,
And if they're gonna keep scheming, then that's gonna cost them. What did you bring us here for?
I want to show you guys this.
What is that?
It's a clue to the hidden immunity idol.
No way, you actually found one? Cole managed to find an idol clue, and I'm just very glad he told the Alliance because this is very good for us. It shows that I can trust Cole because he's willing to tell us this information. However, I don't really like how he told Wayne because Wayne isn't part of our Alliance. He didn't vote with us last time.
The idol is far, the idol is close. Dig in a circle, the idol you want most.
Wait, like that's it?
Not much else to it.
Cole read us the clue to the idol, which is good, but now everyone's gonna be looking for it. It makes my chances of finding it almost slim to none. I'm not cut out for digging in circles. I'm surprised Cole told me the clue to the idol, because I'm not even in the main alliance. I'm surprised he didn't even tell, like, Danny or Alfred. He told me for some reason. I feel like Cole is starting to appreciate me a lot more. I think if we lose the immunity challenge, I don't think I'm gonna be going home. Come on in, guys. Alright, ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
You know we are, Jeff.
First things first, Pascua tribe, gotta take back the idol.
Thank you.
We'll get it back. Alright, once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, 5 people will be inside of a giant cage. You'll maneuver the cage through a course. You'll then lift one person up who will untie a piece. You'll then move the cage to the next 2 poles, where someone will collect the next 2 pieces. Once all 3 pieces are collected, you'll then move the cage to its final position. One person will use those pieces to throw at a series of targets, revealing your tribe name. First tribe to finish wins immunity, safe from the vote. Losers go to tribal council where someone will become the second person voted out of Survivor Wild West. Pascua tribe, sitting one person out, cannot be Melanie. Who's it gonna be?
It's gonna be Georgia.
What? I'm not sitting out. It has to be someone. Who's it gonna be? Just sit out, Georgia. I'm not gonna sit out the challenge. Just whatever, I'll sit out. Alright, Carrie's gonna sit this one out. Everyone else, I'll give you to strategize, and we'll get started. Alright, rebounding for Tohono is Danny and Stacy. Rebounding for Pascua is Connor and Melanie. Survivors ready? Go! Those cages are very heavy. You're definitely gonna collide with each other. Pascua is just gonna let the Tohono tribe pass them. Both tribes are at roughly the same pace right now. Tohono tribe gonna start lifting up Barbara. Pascua tribe is almost there. Tori gonna start going up for Pascua. Barbara has the first piece for Tohono. Wow, Jeremiah is single-handedly lifting Tori. Tori has the first piece for Pascua. Tohono already heading to their second piece. Pascua heading for their second piece, while Barbara's untying the second piece. Pascua almost at their second piece, but Barbara falls for Tohono, costing them more time. Pascua can start untying their second piece, while Barbara's almost done with her second piece. Once again, Jeremiah is single-handedly lifting Tori. Jeremiah is impressive in this challenge. Barbara has the second piece for Tohono, but Tori also has the second piece for Pascua. We are neck and neck once again. Both tribes are neck and neck going for their third and final piece. Come on, Pascua! Tohono gonna take a small lead over Pascua. Both tribes are almost at their third and final piece. Bryce, I should get the last piece. No, let Tori do it. Barbara getting the last piece for Tohono. Tori getting the last piece for Pascua. Barbara has the last piece for Tohono. Oh, but Tori falls for Pascua, toppling everyone over. Tohono getting ready to start throwing their pieces, but Pascua is still trying to reorganize themselves. Tohono's almost at their final station, while Tori once again going up for Pascua. Pascua needs to pick it up. Tori gets the last piece for Pascua, but Tohono can already start throwing their pieces. Tohono misses with all 3 of their pieces. Pascua getting closer and closer to their final station, while Tohono knocks their first letter over. Tohono only has 5 more left. Pascua trying to fit in their final station, while Wayne scores the second letter for Tohono. Pascua still struggling with their final station, while Wayne scores the third letter for Tohono. Tohono only has 3 more left. Come on, Pascua. Pascua cannot create an organized system right now. Tohono is still shooting their pieces. Pascua can finally start throwing their pieces, while Wayne scores the 4th letter for Tohono. Tohono only has 2 letters left. Bryce misses its first 3 shots, while Wayne scores its 5th letter. Wayne is on fire right now. He only needs to score 1 more letter. We're almost done, guys. Bryce once again misses his next 3 shots. Wayne almost lands his last shot.
Bryce, let me throw.
I got it! Tohono is dominating this challenge right now. Bryce scores the first letter for Pascua. Pascua only has 5 more left. Wayne once again misses his final piece. Pascua can catch up. Wayne's shot, can he do it? And he does it! Tohono wins immunity! Yes, let's go! Sending the Pascua tribe to Tribal Council, where someone will become the second person voted out of this game.
I knew I should have competed. I should have gotten the last piece. I should have thrown the pieces.
Tohono tribe, congratulations, immunity's yours. Nobody from your tribe is going home.
Here you go, Wayne. Oh, thank you.
Alright, Tohono tribe, grab your stuff, head out, enjoy the night off. Pascua tribe, got nothing else for you but a date with me at Tribal Council, where someone will become the second person voted out of this game. Grab your stuff and head out. So, are we gonna address the elephant in the room, or? I just want to say, we just didn't clutch this challenge today. We're definitely gonna win the next ones. We just couldn't cooperate today.
Uh-huh. It's kind of funny how ironic Bryce is. At the reward challenge, he got mad at Georgia for costing them. But after Bryce costed the immunity challenge, he's like, oh, nothing's wrong. Let's just continue with our normal days. Bryce is such a hypocrite. And I can't wait to see him get voted out tonight. Like, Jeremiah was asking for the ball and he was like, no, I'm gonna do it. Kind of ironic if you ask me. We all agree. 5 votes on Bryce?
Yeah, I'm totally down.
Nothing, and I mean nothing, would make me happier than to see Bryce get voted out tonight. That man has been throwing my name out far too long, and he's gonna go home tonight. Why didn't you give me one of the pieces? I thought I could do it. I've been playing basketball since I was like 6 years old, and then Bryce wants to step in the position that I've been practicing my whole life for, and he failed too? That just makes me very angry with Bryce right now. However, being in the minority position, I'm basically forced to work with Bryce until we can get a new majority. Those 3 girls are very tight. I don't see any one of them flipping. So who are we gonna get? We have to get Melanie and Abe on board. Those are the only 2 who can give us the new majority. Right now, Bryce's plan is to pull in Melanie and Abe and get them to vote out Georgia. I don't know how much the plan is gonna work, but we're gonna have to do a lot of convincing. So who do you feel like you're gonna vote tonight? I don't really know yet. Let me just tell you this. The 3 girls are only gonna use you. Once all 3 guys get voted out, they're just gonna vote you out. I mean, that is kind of possible. However, if you join me and the 2 guys, I promise you, I would vote them out before I vote you guys out. I'm promising you guys final 3. I mean, Bryce is basically handing me a bargain. He's basically promising me and Abe final 3. However, I don't know how legitimate Bryce is. He could just be lying to us just so he wants to get past this one vote. I do have to take these options into consideration and see if the better option is to go with the boys or to go with the girls. I have to get Melanie and Abe to flip on the vote. Otherwise, one of the 3 guys is going to get voted out tonight. I just hope they consider their position in the Women's Alliance and see that the better option is to go with the guys and not the girls. Do you think we're the swing votes tonight? I mean, we probably are. The 3 guys came to us and said that Georgia should be going home next, and that we should vote alongside with them, and that we'd actually make it farther if we joined the guys instead of going with the girls. I don't know what option is going to be better for us. I just wish I had like a time machine or something so we could see what actually happens in the future. Bryce did promise us final 3, but I don't know how legitimate he is. Right now, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I just don't know what option is going to be better for my game long term. I don't know if joining the girls is going to be the better option or joining the guys.
I really have to weigh my options and see what's gonna get me farthest in the game. Do you think the girls are actually gonna work with us long term, or are they just gonna vote us out?
I really wish we can trust them.
Don't forget, Melanie, tonight the plan is Bryce. Are you sure we can't swing for one of the other two guys? No, Bryce has to go tonight. It's not an option. Alright, I'll tell Abe. So I gave Tori my word and promised her I'd vote Bryce, but I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna vote for Bryce tonight. Whatever option is better for my game in the long run, I'm gonna take that option, and I really hope it's gonna get me to where I want to be. As we're heading to Tribal Council, I just don't know which option is gonna get us farthest in the game. Bryce's final 3 promise is just too good to be true, but the 3 girls are very tight, and I don't see them keeping us around forever. We'll just have to see once the votes are read. Behind each of you is a torch. Go ahead and grab a torch. Approach the flame, dip it in, and get fire. This is part of the ritual of Tribal Council because in this game, fire represents your life. When your flame is gone, so are you. That'll be the case for one of you here tonight. So let's start off with Carrie. You're probably expecting to win every single immunity challenge out here. And then you lose an immunity challenge and you have to go to Tribal Council. How are you feeling? Jeff, it's not a great feeling. I mean, now we're gonna be even with, Tohono Tribe, which is not great because we wanted to win every single challenge, but it's gonna even the playing field. But we will definitely bounce back and we'll definitely win more challenges in the future. Connor, how do you feel like the tribe dynamics are right now? There's definitely a lot of tribe dynamics right now. We have some very fun and interesting personalities on our tribe, and, I feel like if we just all cooperate and work together, we'll definitely be stronger in the future. Jeremiah, at today's immunity challenge, you lost. Why do you think that is? We weren't cooperating. Like Connor said, we need more cooperation. We weren't working together. I was literally the only one lifting up Tori, and I couldn't hold her long. And we just missed on the throwing part, and we lost. So that's really how it went, in a nutshell, basically. Georgia, what did you specifically think needed to happen during that challenge? I feel like someone should have been a little bit more considerate when giving others a shot doing the challenge. Who do you think that is? I don't want to point fingers right now, but he's sitting behind me and he's wearing all black. You can literally just say my name, Georgia. I wasn't finished talking. No, I'm allowed to talk whenever I want to. Did Jeff call your name? I'm allowed to. Nope. Nope. Let me finish. Let me finish. As I was saying, Bryce should have been more considerate at today's challenge. Jeremiah, we all know Jeremiah loves basketball so much. You should have given Jeremiah a shot. He probably would have gotten. You're one to talk, Georgia. You failed to balance me. I wasn't finished talking. Anyway, Bryce needs to realize that he's not the leader of our tribe. Everyone can lead themselves. And he's not the one in charge of the challenges. Wow. Abe, what do you feel like needs to improve in this tribe? What I feel like needs to improve is definitely our tribe morale. We are not doing too great right now. We have to do better. We have to act better. We had to clean up our act and pull ourselves together and win more challenges because we don't want to see you again here, Jeff. So Tori, that begs the question, are there alliances drawn in the sand? Absolutely, Jeff. There are definitely alliances drawn in the sand. And by the way, I'm just going to tell you, it's the 3 guys, Connor, Bryce, and Jeremiah, versus pretty much everyone else. They formed that alliance on like day 1, and they forgot to count, so they're in the minority position right now. So Melanie, do you think one of the 3 guys is going to get voted up tonight? There is a possibility one of them can get voted up tonight, yes. I mean, but nothing is set in stone until the votes are read, so. Oh, and Melanie, I just want to point out that it is not 5 versus 3 right now. It is 3 on 3, and you and Abe are in the swing vote position. I just want to leave you guys with this word. Well, everyone's here at Tribal Council, everyone knows this now, that if you go with the girls and you vote either me, Connor, or Jeremiah out, they will not take you into the final 3. They will not keep you in this game once the 3 guys are gone. But with that, it is time to vote. Connor, you're up. I just cannot wait for you to get voted out tonight.
This vote is pretty self-explanatory.
I wish I knew what to do.
I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I read the votes. First vote, Bryce. Georgia, we're tied. 1 vote Georgia, 1 vote Bryce. Bryce, that's 2 votes Bryce, 1 vote Georgia. Georgia, we're tied. 2 votes Georgia, 2 votes Bryce. Bryce, that's 3 votes Bryce, 2 votes Georgia. Georgia, we're tied again. 3 votes Georgia, 3 votes Bryce. Bryce, that's 4 votes Bryce, 3 votes Georgia, 1 vote left. Second person voted out as Survivor Wild West. Bryce, that's 5, that's enough. I need you to bring me your torch. Damn, sorry dude.
Bye-bye.
You're so freaking annoying, Georgia. By the way, Abe and Melanie, you're both losing this game. Get over it, you lost. Bryce, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Well, what appears to be a very interesting tribal council shows that there are lines still drawn in the sand. Grab your torches back to camp. Good night.
Oh my god, I am so pissed right now. I just can't believe that Georgia is still in this game, and I got voted out over her. I can't believe Melanie and Abe decided that Georgia would be better in the long run instead of me. They're gonna go home next, and I tried to warn them, but you just can't trust those girls, and they're gonna follow me out the door.